Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from Drew Smyly will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, that's Drew Smyly right now, and this guy has a really good arm. Low to mid-90s fastball from the left side. Good slurve. Not a true curveball, not a slider. I call it more of a slurve, and his changeup has gotten better the more he uses it. Look for him to be on early if you see a lot of swings and misses on that letter-high fastball.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in now, Brian Anderson. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
So striding forward now, Randall Long, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. Happ is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And to score from third, the tying run. And he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit.
Stepping in, number 2.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple.
Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Hey, there's a good job of battle.
Digging in once again, number 2. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. No hits to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time to get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 2 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Castro on third with 2 out. Liner in there for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this. Move into the later innings. Down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Digging in to try it again. Number 2. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And gone into the right field bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Anthony Rizzo.
Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The batter, the shortstop.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, look at sliding stop to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Miami Marlins led this game from the We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Contreras waits on it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1, and now so coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 2-2. Weakly to the left. Reined in. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. A run on 2. Settling in now, number 2.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 2. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Number 2 will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes.
Looking up is Contreras.
And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a...
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Baseman, Javier Baez.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Rizzo.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop. Slide. The throw. He is out. Number 2 will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
Striding in, Randall Long. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Randall Long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Nope.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very... Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball. Kevin Simmons is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA...
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Happ ranging back into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. Right side hit hard. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 0-2. On the ground, out to second. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Ready now, number 2. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber.
Fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Hard on the ground towards short. Up. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Cubs here. Striding in once again, number 2 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Now in the box, number 2. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Line towards center field. Happ is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Cubs took the lead.